Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm giving you practical tips, 5 practical tips to up your everyday makeup routine. So if you guys are interested in how I achieve such a quick and easy everyday makeup look, y'all keep on watching.
I could break it down, take it back to the basics.
Alright, so today this is a beginner tip, a makeup tip. This is for the girlies who want a simple everyday makeup routine. I'm gonna talk about 5 or so major tips that really help you, one, get out the door quicker, but 2, also like do your makeup effectively. So when you're showering in the morning or washing your face and all that stuff, make sure you go ahead and moisturize. So moisturizing plays a big role into how your makeup turns out. It's essentially like priming and prepping the skin. I'm taking this Glow Recipe. This is their niacinamide sunscreen, and I like to use this to moisturize my face and add glow. So another tip that I like to do when I'm trying to get out that door fast is to start with your lashes. So typically if you're doing like a quick minimal makeup routine, you're not doing like a whole bunch of eyeshadow. So it's okay to go ahead and apply those lashes, or even if you're a lash extension wearer, already have your lashes done. That always takes a step out of the equation when it's time to get ready. If you're a mascara girly and you don't do lashes, that's fine too. I would recommend waiting for your mascara, like doing your mascara once you get where you're going in the car, or you can do it like as the last step. But usually, like, if I can get my makeup done, I'll throw my mascara in my purse and just do it once I get to my destination in the car, or I'll like run to the bathroom as soon as I get there and apply my mascara, and then the full look is complete. So today I'm gonna use some Demi Wispies from Kiss, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply them on my lashes. Alright y'all, so 3 things that I feel like makes your face, regardless what kind of makeup look you're doing, is your lips, your brows, and your lashes. And so a top tip for an everyday makeup routine when it comes to your lashes is to either already have them done, for example lash extensions, or apply them first. So if you're doing falsies, usually that step takes a moment to do, and by the time you're at the end of your makeup routine, you're usually in more of a rush than you were when you started. So if you go ahead and get that step out of the way, it really helps you kind of set the tone, like, you know, I'm one step closer when you start your makeup routine. Another thing, if you're not a lash girly, you don't get your lashes done, you don't apply falsies, mascara, I would leave that as the very last step. So usually if I'm wearing mascara and I'm rushing, I'll just keep mascara in my purse or in my car, and once I get to my destination, I'll apply the mascara either in the parking lot, or like as soon as I get to where I'm going, I'll go to the bathroom and apply my mascara. That way, like, I can still get to where I'm going on time, but I also have my mascara in hand, but it doesn't like make me kind of rush and mess it up when I'm like at the tail end of my makeup routine, versus just like finishing my makeup, throwing the mascara in the bag. Once I get where I'm going, I could take my time a little bit more and apply that mascara before you know, the day starts or whatever. So that's my tip on lashes. Right now I'm about to apply my Demi Wispies from Kiss, and I'm about to apply my Demi Wispies. I already have my lash glue on my lash line, and I also put some on the lash so I can have double security. And so I'm gonna look down into my mirror, use these are my Mirror Lashes lash tweezers, but you can get some lash application tweezers from like Ulta or Amazon. And the good thing is if you do this at the beginning while your lash glue is drying, you can be, or while your lash glue is getting tacky, you can be doing other steps. You can be moisturizing your face, you can be, you know, starting on your brows, all of that. So I just stuck those on. I'll give it a second and then kind of roll my skin over this excess glue that's on my eyes. So we're already moisturized, so that step is taken care of. Now lashes are already done, so the next thing is what frames your face, which is the brows. So if you have full brows and all of that stuff, literally all you need for a natural everyday look is brow gel. I recommend clear brow gel because it really just kind of shapes up your brows and gets what needs to be gave. If you don't have as much brow hairs or you need to fill in your brows, you can use like a tinted brow gel that will kind of fill it in while you are, you know, laying the hairs down with that gel. So I prefer a clear one, and then I go in and fill it in with my pencil. But again, if you apply that brow gel while you're, you know, waiting on your lashes to get tacky, that'll also give the gel on your brows an opportunity to get tacky as well and kind of like dry down. The one that I'm using today is the Milani Avocado Conditioning Clear Brow Gel. And I like this brow gel because when it dries, it stays, okay? You have to be careful not to use too much so it doesn't like cake up. But this brow gel is a good drugstore one. Y'all already know one of my favorites is the NYX Brow Glue. Those are both really good brow gels from the drugstore. So if your brows are full, like just by applying that brow gel, it'll take it a notch higher, and then, you know, your brows are basically done. Okay, so now I am taking my LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. This is such a great brow pencil. I love it so much. It's in the shade black. It also is very affordable. You can get it at Ulta. And I'm just gonna fill in the tail ends of my brows. Alright, so now that brows are done, my next step is concealer. When you're going for a quick makeup look, concealer over foundation any day. So I am going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Fawn, and I'm going to use my concealer for a multitude of things. So if we're going for lightweight, I have some bags up under my eyes because my sleeping schedule ain't on point just yet. So because I like a bright under eye look, I use majority of my concealer under the eyes. So I'm just gonna apply this concealer right up under the eye. Not gonna drag it out too much because again, we're going for like that natural look. Just enough up under the eye. And then I'm also gonna take this and carve out the bottom of my brows. Y'all been seeing me do this lately, and I'm gonna do it again because I think it looks way more natural, is using a Q-tip to clean up under the brows. So you don't have to apply like an insane amount of concealer because majority of it you're kind of wiping and blending with the Q-tip. So this is the time to use your cheap concealer. Cause see, just like that, it cleans it up, but it leaves it looking natural. I'm gonna go in with that Q-tip and clean up the top without applying any additional product. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out underneath my eyes. And then you just use that same sponge and kind of blend it into the skin. A little above and below where you placed it. And sometimes I go over the nose and up the center and touch on the forehead. So now it's giving like a natural look, but it looks, still needs to come together. So my come together thing is through bronzer or blush. So in your everyday makeup look, you want to utilize your bronzers and your blush. And so it depends on the kind of look you're going for. If you're going for more no makeup, monochromatic, I'll go with the bronzer. If you're going for kind of sun-kissed, I would go with a blush, or you can do both. And sometimes I like to do both because I'm filming this video. I do want to do both just to kind of show you what it looks like, but I'll start with the blush, and this is my Blush and Light Cream Blush Oopsies from Item Beauty. And usually I like to use cream, but we're just gonna use the powder today because the less cream products you use, the less steps you kind of have to repeat, because if you wet it, you gotta set it. So if it's like a cream concealer, then you would need to set that with a powder. If you put cream all over your face, or like a liquid makeup all over your face, you're gonna need to set it with powder, and so that kind of doubles up the steps. So in order to like knock down the amount of steps you do in your makeup routine, you can skip the liquids and go to powder. So again, I'm gonna take this powder blush and I'm just gonna add some to my cheeks. And again, we're going natural, so I'm not going to put too much, just enough to look a little bit more awake, even though I've been up all day. And then I do like to do actual setting powder under the eyes still. You can do like, you know, your general translucent Laura Mercier. If you need to brighten the eye, I think if you do a translucent powder, it's a little bit more natural than like a super brightening powder. And you don't even have to overdo it. You can literally just do one layer like that, just so it's set and don't move. And then another tip of the trade for me is you can use like your setting powder even in areas that you didn't conceal but you normally would have. And just applying it there also kind of brightens it up for you. So if that's something you want to try out, you can definitely like set in those areas to brighten it up for you. And then that also helps get the illusion that you like concealed in those places. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna skip bronzer for the moment, but I'm gonna show you how that adds like a finished touch. So I have this e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation, and I know we said no foundations, but this really, I use this as like a finishing powder more so than an actual foundation. But I guess if you use like a powder foundation like this, something that's a little bit more full coverage than like say my Sephora Micro Smooth powder, this also gives you a layer of coverage. So I'm gonna take just a fluffy brush and I'm gonna pretty much put this all over my face. So I'm just gonna tap in it and we're gonna act like we're setting our entire face how we normally do. Go ahead, dust over that excess powder we put down. So we're gonna do the whole forehead, clean up the nose, clean up the under eye. And now you have like a fuller coverage look. So what I do like bronzer for is for our lids, because right now like our lids still have nothing on it, it's given unfinished. So I'm just gonna take a large eyeshadow brush and I'm just gonna swirl in. This is my Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie Sunstalker bronzer, and I'm just gonna run this across my lid. And because you're not doing like a whole eyeshadow look, you don't have to worry about your shadow like getting on your lashes too bad, because you're just putting a little bit of bronzer over top. Now if you wanted to go the extra mile and while you still have that brush in your hand, contour the nose a little bit, you can do that. And then again, if you wanted to give more dimensions to the face, that's when you would go in with your bronzer and like bronze the rest of your face. So this right here could be the finished no makeup look, but if you wanted to just like warm it up a touch or chisel, say if you want certain areas chiseled on your face just to look a little bit more polished, then you can do that as well with your bronzer. And then once you do that, all you really need to do is go ahead and set the face with a setting spray. Just taking my e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist because it's right here. This is pretty much it. If you wanted to elevate it a little more and do highlight, you could, but really this is like a natural no makeup look. The coverage isn't like overly crazy, so you could still see my dark marks, acne marks, and that kind of stuff. And I kind of like that look because some people like say it gives like freckles vibes, like they think I have freckles, but I'm like, no, it's really my acne scars. And so this is a great like quick, easy, everyday makeup routine. Like this'll do it for me. Like this is enough. Now I personally don't wear makeup every day because I just don't care that much too. I usually only wear makeup like to church, or if I like have parents and stuff coming in, that's usually the only time I do my makeup for work. And so yeah, that's pretty much the finished look. Oh, and the last thing, I don't know how I almost forget, the last thing is your lips. So you want to make sure you have a hydrating lip gloss or whatever lip you're gonna put on. Like that makes a statement and brings the look together as well. So right now I just have Carmex on my lips, and let's see, because I have it handy, I'm gonna take my Gloss Bomb Heat. This is in Hot Cherry. And sometimes I like to use plumping lip glosses because by the time you apply it, get out the door, get to where you're going, like it sinks in really well and your lips look like nice and plump, and I feel like the moisture lasts a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna use that today. I also feel like it defines your lips a little bit more, so you might not have to do lip liner. Of course, if you normally do lip liner, like I'm not stopping you. Like, girl, I'm a lip liner girly too, but I do think you can get away without doing lip liner when you do a gloss. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this hair down. So what y'all think? It's giving glowy, it's giving natural. The lip is not giving natural. The lip is giving like, kiss me boo. But outside of the lip, like the face is giving very much natural. It's giving very much my skin, but better. So y'all let me know what y'all think about the tips that I gave you guys. What your favorite tip was, comment below. Also let me know if you guys enjoy practical tips like this in these kind of videos. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in, and y'all never forget, at the end of the day, without regrets, love yourself and be you. Tiffle. Bye y'all.
Slim Reshae, all about natural beauty. Yeah, Slim Reshae.